had the worst first impression of my life. I came tagging along to work with my mom today. She is currently in the nice lady's house while I'm in the car contemplating my life choices, all right? Yeah. So, I'm lactose intolerant, okay? And my husband tells me all the time, stop drinking milk, stop eating dairy products. And I'm like, I'm fine. I'm not fine. Anyways, I went and I got a cookout milkshake, okay? My favorite, M&M milkshake. I finish the M&M milkshake, okay? And then I feel something brewing in my stomach. It's like... So, I had to go use the bathroom. Which you do. If you didn't know this, my mom owns a cleaning business, all right? And she has her employees, so we come to this house with her employees, all right? So there's multiple people in this house at this point. My mom introduces me to her client. She's like, oh, this is my daughter, Isabella. Yeah, hi. Oh my God, she's so beautiful. And I'm like, thank you. Very nice to meet you. And then my mom was like, she just wanted to come in real quick and use your bathroom really quickly. Is that all right? And then like, the sweet little old lady is like, yeah, that's fine. You could use the bathroom that's right here, next to us. Meantime, my stomach is pits of hell sound. My stomach quiets down for a little bit. It's like, chill, you know? I gotta go to the bathroom, but it's not like, perfect. All right, this is gonna be done and easy. No. The worst part is that they were like right outside the bathroom because the bathroom's right next to the living room. I hear them talking. All right, I hear them talking. And then all of a sudden, I just let out the biggest fart, and it's not just one fart. It's that one that you can't stop. And all you hear is silence. My soul left my body at that point. I get out of the bathroom, and they're right there. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. I don't know why, but my natural instinct was to just look at the old lady and be like, thank you. As I was walking out of the house, y'all, it gets worse. One of my mom's employees was on the second floor, so she didn't hear it, okay? The employee comes down as I'm walking out, and she walks inside the bathroom, and all you hear is, ugh! Oh my God.
Story time, so make sure you grab a snack, sit back and relax, and let's get on with the chisme. So this story is about my ex-boyfriend. So when me and my ex-boyfriend were together, he was totally rude to me, and I was always scared to break up with him because of his past relationships. I ended up finding out that he would abuse his girlfriends and try to embarrass them. Although he never did that to me, I still had a vibe that one day he would probably do it, so I could never really fully trust him. We'll call my ex-boyfriend Gabe. So then fast forward a while later, and this one day me and Gabe ended up getting into a huge argument because I found out that he was cheating on me. Now I was kind of already expecting that to happen. I wasn't surprised when I found out that he cheated on me, so I didn't think much of it. But during the fight, he was acting like he didn't cheat. He was denying it the whole time. He was like, no, I swear I wouldn't cheat on you, I love you. So I grabbed his phone and unlocked it and showed him the evidence. I was like, look dude, you obviously cheated. So after I found out that he was cheating on me, I was like, listen Gabe, we're done. I then walked out of his house crying to my car, but he was running behind me and he was like, no, please wait, I want you, I love you, please. Whatever. I got in my car and I drove away, and then about a month later I had a great job and I was starting to forget all about Gabe. But Gabe was always trying to DM me through Instagram, so I blocked him on all of my socials, and then he started making fake accounts, and I obviously knew that it was him. So I just kept blocking more and more fake accounts. So then after I blocked him, I started seeing him around my job. And then after that, wherever I would go, if I would go to the store, the mall, the park, he was there. He was always around me, so I knew he was stalking me, and at my house I would also see his car pull up and he would try to talk to me. Then that went on for a few months, and by the time it was already a year, and I have this new boyfriend that I'm still with right now, and we were in my house hanging out until I heard a banging at the door. And it was Gabe. Gabe was pissed off. He knew the car at my house was not mine, so I opened the door for no reason. And he started throwing things at me. I was scared for my life. So then my boyfriend grabbed me and he pulled me out of the way, and then him and Gabe started fighting. So then I grabbed this pole and I whacked Gabe with it and I knocked him out. I ended up calling the cops and they arrested him. And I was so happy that I was finally able to escape Gabe now. So I'm now free, I'm living with my boyfriend, and we're now engaged.
This is a story time of all the crazy things my stalker used to do to get my attention. He stalked me for 6 years for reference. Honestly, I've told this story before, but I haven't told all the crazy things he would do to get my attention, so I'm gonna do that now. Also, he's no longer alive, so I'm not really concerned with this, like, getting to him, you know? When he first started stalking me, I was 17 and he was in his mid-20s, and I was not aware that he was in his mid-20s, and I had went on a date with him. First thing he did was the fact that he knew where I lived was a big thing, because he obviously dropped me back off at home, and ladies, never let a man pick you up and drop you off on the first date. So the first thing he did is when I first ended it with him and I was basically like, you're a weirdo, didn't know you were this old, also didn't know you had a girlfriend, like what? He started showing up to my house to drop me off presents at my doorstep and just showing up unannounced to say, hey, and to try to apologize. Honestly, that wasn't that scary because I was like, you know what, he wants to get his point across, I'll give him the one pass, but that didn't stop him. First year at a place called Sticky Lips and he would show up there just to watch me work and then leave. Which I've had this happen with other people too. Walk in, not say a word, and then like walk out acting shocked that I worked there. Like, and he did this several times. So would send me gift cards off of like a random number and not say who the sender was. Obviously it was him. And then when he would make his fake accounts with the Bart Simpson pictures, he'd say, I hope you enjoyed your shopping at blah, blah, blah. Not only did I know that the accounts with the Bart face were him because they were Bart and he had a weird obsession with Bart Simpson, he also would basically incriminate himself and be like, hope you enjoyed shopping at Marshall's. Actually, don't think he ever sent a Marshall's one, but that was just an example. I always would say in my messages that my boyfriend looked like Steve Harvey, so he would also just post pictures of Steve Harvey all the time, and then he would message me and just be like, hey, and then I would look at the account to see like, is this my stalker? And it would be, and there would be a bunch of pictures of Steve Harvey on his account. Like, thank you for that. And you guys are so frustrating with the, why didn't you make your account private? Why didn't you just block him? I did block him. He made several fake accounts, and I'm a makeup artist, so my account has to be public because I have to get clientele. The most shocking thing he did, which is kind of shocking to say this is the most shocking, but when I turned 21, I honestly thought it had stopped. Like, me and my best friend at the time, we went to the bars to celebrate like my 21st birthday, which actually ended up being like a few months later because of COVID shutdown. Basically, I posted a picture of us at this bar, but I didn't say where we were. I just kind of posted like a drink and then my friend, and then literally 10 minutes later, he messaged me off a fake account and said, I see you, and then he was at the same bar as me, just staring at me. So we left and we started walking down the strip to get home because we had parked kind of far from the bar, and he starts walking behind us basically, pretending like he's not, but he was with his friends, but he was literally following us. Message me fire emojis off of like 6 different accounts and then just be like, do you know who this is? And then I'd block that account, and then he'd make another one, and then I'd block that one. Turns out he did this to several girls, not even just random people from my same high school. And the best part is this is not the last time I had a stalker.
I'm the bad apple for saying my sister doesn't dictate what I do in my own home. I'm 42 female and the eldest of 8 siblings, and this particular story concerns my youngest sister, Alina, 23. Me and my husband have 2 kids, 16 and 13, and Alina's staying with us for 4 months because she's starting a new college and needs some time to figure out housing. Alina told me a few days ago that she wants to cook a meal for everybody and what day would be best. I told her Tuesday night, and she said, okay, just make sure that you keep that day free so that we can have dinner together. She never actually said she wanted everyone to sit down at the table. We're just gonna take from the pot, eat where we want, it'll be fine. She wanted us to eat together. I told her, again, that's not really how things work here. She wanted everyone to sit down, which we don't usually do. I repeated, we're not setting the table, we're not sitting down together, and you're not gonna dictate dinner time at our house.